Is that those little pink tickets and your IDs all the way out of your wallet?
She keeps the town laughing by bringing the biggest names in comedy to Denver.
Please put your hands together.
But for Wendy Curtis, this is serious business.
So that I can take Mr. Chappelle around that way?
In a revealing interview, Comedy Works' leading lady tells us what goes on behind the scenes in this funny business.
The artists are really a joy. They love playing Comedy Works. Daryl Hammond loves the fact that I remember that he drinks venti caramel frappuccinos. And I always go, did you want one of those?
Donnie Betts is one of the most respected players in Denver's African-American arts and cultural scene. From radio to documentaries to theater.
That gives her time to react.
Donnie is a consummate storyteller. In a compelling interview, Donnie tells us what drives his passion.
For me, my story of my people was not being told. That inspired me to start telling those stories. The question was, well, if you don't tell it, who will?
Wendy Curtis and Donnie Betts, two people who have built careers upon their passion for the arts, and two fascinating people to watch. Hi, I'm Bertha Lynn. Welcome to People to Watch.
It's only been around since September of 2005, but Virgilio's is a Lakewood favorite and your #3 top spot for pizza.
I love the pizza. It's not greasy, it's homemade, it's the best I've ever tasted.
Owner Virgilio Mario Urbano is an Italian original who emigrated to Connecticut and eventually moved to Colorado. When he couldn't find any decent New York-style pizza in town, he decided to open his own place and do it himself.
Not knowing how really the restaurant industry worked, it was a challenge. You know, it's one thing making pizzas in your home oven for 4 people or 10 people, and it's another thing making pizzas for, 1,000 people.
The challenge paid off. As for the secret to his success, Virgilio says it's really quite simple. You do it the old-fashioned way.
Our dough is made in-house, our pizza sauce, and our cheese is ground fresh. All our vegetables are fresh, and we prep them every day. Meats and our meatballs and pepperoni are the finest that we can, whatever we can buy is the highest quality.
Other favorites include Virgilio's garlic knots, spinach pinwheels, and stromboli. But it's the brick oven baked pizza that keeps locals lining up for more.
Excellent pizza.
There's something magical for kids of all ages inside this industrial building tucked away here in Northwest Denver. Inside live the imaginative and quirky Zooks, along with their hundreds of unusual puppets. Puppeteer Annie Zook and her husband Dave refurbished the 4,000 square foot building as the site for not only their home and offices, but for Annie's dream, the Denver Puppet Theater. But Annie's theater isn't just a puppet theater. It's an unusual, interactive adventure that starts when you enter the magical courtyard. An enchanting world of lush plants, animals, a big fountain, and even a secret pathway transport theater goers to a land far, far away.
We have a pathway in the back that the children call a secret garden, a secret pathway, and you have to kind of duck down to get into it, so they think it's quite special.
On the way to the ticket counter is a feast for the eyes. The puppet store boasts hundreds of hand puppets, finger puppets, and marionettes from around the world.
This special edition of Student Voices deals with the serious subject of teen eating disorders. Viewer discretion is advised.
I looked in the mirror one day and I just felt like I was going to die. I felt like I was going to just waste away. I had lost probably 60 or 70 pounds.
At 17, Ty Lawson knew his eating disorder had gone too far, but the fact that he was a guy made it difficult for him to ask for help.
I had never heard of another male having an eating disorder until myself.
But Ty is not alone. Approximately 1 million males suffer from manorexia, or the male version of anorexia, as well as other disorders like bulimia and binge eating. Still, the majority of victims are female. Most are young, and many are influenced by media images of skinny models and actresses. Jordan Elizabeth is just one of an estimated 10 million young women who was devastated by her disease.
Absolutely, I was definitely suicidal. Definitely suicidal.
Like Jordan, many victims feel helpless.
I felt miserable. I felt drained. I felt exhausted. I felt terrified.
Psychotherapist Carmen Kuhl and her sister Kelly both suffered from eating disorders. Carmen found help and survived. Kelly did not.
She was hospitalized probably 15 to 20 times over the course of her illness. She struggled with anorexia for 24 years and died 2 years ago.
How can you help prevent eating disorders? And what can you do to help a friend or even yourself? For the teens in the Boulder Youth Body Alliance, it's all about taking action. Their goal is to foster a positive body image and build self-esteem.
I had my own eating issues in middle school, and something needs to be done about it.
What you need to do is be honest with yourself. First of all, look in the mirror and say, I have an eating disorder, and just walk up to somebody and say, I have an eating disorder.
At issue, dying to be thin. Today on Student Voices. Hi, I'm Brian Harper.
If you or someone you know is suffering from an eating disorder, help is out there. Take the first step and call the National Eating Disorders Association Information and Referral Helpline at 1-800-931-2237.
Located on the south side of Denver, you'll find the headquarters for the Breckenridge Brewery. Here they brew, bottle, and ship their beer, as well as serve up some of the best barbecue in town. But this is only one of 4 locations. The original brew pub opened in the historic mountain town of Breckenridge back in 1990. Founder Richard Squire had a dream. He wanted to ski all day and drink great beer every night. So he started brewing his own.
He was really trying to bring the good things that people are living the good life in Breckenridge, and the ski bums and the people that really liked the ski town experience. 17 years later, we're selling beer in 20 states. It's an awesome story.
And that story began with Avalanche Ale. These days, Breckenridge brews a wide variety of beers, but Avalanche is their most popular brew, as well as one of their biggest sellers.
In the Rocky Mountain region, people like amber ales, and it's got a good name, it's got a delicious flavor, and it fits very well in an amber ale region such as the Rocky Mountains.
Furniture shopping is fun at American.
Jake Jabs became an unlikely media icon, selling furniture with the help of a menagerie of critters.
You come in right now or you can kiss these values goodbye.
But he doesn't monkey around when it comes to business. He built the 5th largest privately held business in Colorado and is one of the most respected furniture retailers in the country. In a rare interview, Jake shares the secret to his success.
If you want to make something yourself and willing to work hard, and you have the guts to go out and take chances, take risks, you can still do it in America.
From vocal gymnastics
straighten up and fly
to a local gym, Hazel Miller works hard for her money, but it's not the money that keeps her going. In a revealing interview, the metro area's Queen of Soul tells us what keeps her swinging.
I don't care how bad I feel. I don't care how mad I am at the world. I don't care how mad I am at life. I can walk out on stage, and by the end of that first song, I'm good. I'm ready to rock and roll. I am ready to take on the world.
Jake Jabs and Hazel Miller, 2 very different, hard-working celebrities and 2 dynamic people to watch.